Here you've got the Mastercut BS-315G. This is a manual machine and you can cut up to 227mm diameter. It's a double miter, so you can cut 60° one way, 45 the other way. I'm going to take you through a few features of this machine. That over there is your locking handle for the frame. So that will just lock your frame in when you're cutting, or you loosen that off and you can change the angle. Comes with a coolant system, and that tray over there is if there's any coolant dripping off anywhere, it's going to catch it. Now going to the control panel, very simple to use. On emergency, that over there, that is your descent speed. So basically you're just turning that that dial to change how fast the frame is going down. Your cylinder. There's your cutting table. So it's really got some predefined machined in slots there. So those are just for the common sizes. It is a sacrificial table, so you can cut into it and then you can take it off and just replace it. Over there, that's your guardway. So if you're changing the angle, your vise can be moved back or forth so the actual frame doesn't cut into the vise. Coolant system on both the rear and front of the blade, and you've got a really nice blade cover there, so you can't get your fingers anywhere near the blade. Now in there you can see that the blade's guarded by bearings, but also in the front, which is a little bit more difficult to see, you've also got carbide blade guards, which just adds an extra layer to keep your blade nice and straight while you're cutting. That's your blade tension. So you've got a gauge there so you get the right tension. Plus you've got a switch there, so if you lose tension or the blade breaks, it's going to stop the machine. That's a handle, so you can use it as a cold saw, and you've got your button there, so that starts and stops the blade. Take a walk around the back of the machine. There you've got your rear vise, and your rear vise, that's nice and heavy duty. You can see the structure of it. And over there is just to tighten it, and then that is what will go forward and back on that guardway, depending on what angle you're cutting. You get an adjustable rear roller. Over there, that is your front stop. So if you want to cut a number of pieces repetitively, you can just set that up on the front of the machine and push up your material to hit that and cut. That is your interlock safety switch, so when the blade cover at the rear is taken off, the machine's not going to run. Over there is your stop, and there you've got a blade cleaning brush at the back as well. And that's, you can see your bearing there a little bit clearer. And that's a rundown of the features for the Mastercut BS-315G.